The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Wilson going to come out throwing. This pass out wide to Hall.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Open man is Uzomah. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Wilson.
And check down, complete to Hall.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Hall.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Wilson. That's caught at the 2. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 4 yards out.
And the Jets put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8. Going right back to Akers.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 3.
Cousins.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Still leaves them with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
Paul want to give up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Wilson.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Now, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
It's the score, Jets 14, Vikings nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw is Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll run on first down with Akers. And some room to roam now. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Akers. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up second down. Here's Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Josh Oliver with an amazing diving catch. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Inside the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. On second down, here's Wilson. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. This time they stay on the ground.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On second down, a run with Hall.
Gets around him. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Cousins now from the 50.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver.
But it'll be second down.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, here's Hall.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Wilson.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This is caught, and he is out of bounds here. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they get it done.
Abanikanda.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 80-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's a lure. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. This time Wilson will throw. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Back near the goal line, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the right sideline. And down to the 29-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Cousins throw taken in by Hawkinson here.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Akers.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action. Cousins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw.
Completes this to Addison out left. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Joseph's got it.
And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance of the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
This pass out wide to Hall.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Here's Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't, because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A give running right is Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Uzomah. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Here's 1st down. Here's a give to Hall.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
This is 1st and 10. Hall again.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. A handoff for Hall.
And maybe a pressure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
This crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8.
Rolling to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at